there's no excuse.
Yeah, I mean, and it sure feels that way, Bill, when you need to use the bathroom and you pull off at the Grover Cleveland rest stop or the New Jersey Turnpike in Woodbridge.
There are no toilet papers in there. There's no locks on the door. It's unnecessary.
Any port in a storm, you say? I guess it's better than nothing. Well, you're right in a way, but when you consider what you're paying in tolls to ride up and down the New Jersey Turnpike, you know, this would be all right for an outdoor concert, but this is your bathroom? Come on. Bill, you're not getting anything to eat either. See, Grover Cleveland rest stop was flooded during Hurricane Sandy when the creek that flows behind it overflowed during the storm, but that was a full 3 years ago. The Empire State Building was built in 410 days. It's been more than twice that long since Hurricane Sandy, and this joint's still not finished. What gives?
It's the government, period. State, local, federal, anytime you get involved with government, the whole thing is a mess.
Now, look, a Turnpike Authority spokesman got back to me saying that rebuilding Grover Cleveland actually is ahead of schedule, and that insurance companies had taken the better part of a year to hammer out exactly who was going to pay for what, and that planning and construction were always slated to take 2 years. Still, drivers told me, not good enough.
If a private company owned this thing would be done in 6 months.
And the good news, Bill, is that the Grover Cleveland rest stop is set to reopen next month. But hey, look, I'm glad no one threw their backs out in a great big hurry.
John Corzine was right when he was governor, and he said we ought to sell these roads off and privatize them, and the revenue would be great for the state. You would have never had this problem if you didn't have a bureaucratic Turnpike Authority, who incidentally makes a profit of somewhere in the neighborhood of $400 million a year.
A lot of New Jerseyans who are used to paying big money for their turnpike tolls don't realize that you were never supposed to keep on paying them. The tolls were supposed to be there while the road was being built, and once it was paid for, then the toll booths were supposed to go away. But New Jersey, being what it is, borrowed against that income and now owes so much money they couldn't even dream of doing away with the toll booths.
But think about it, Hank, like the tolls are so positive when you think about a user fee. You got people coming from out of state who are not paying taxes, they're paying the toll. My question is, how does this government bureaucracy sit on hundreds of millions of dollars every year and not fix something so simple?
Well, you guys want to make the Turnpike look like fools, but they prove their point. People were able to use the Turnpike and not have to worry about this rest area in the first place. So they could take all their time. If people were really upset about this, there would be protests. There were crickets.
I can't believe you're defending them, Sibyl.
The Turnpike Authority is brilliant. I'm paying out of pocket myself for these high tolls. The state has trouble managing and balancing its own budget, but never the Turnpike. Yeah. They didn't have to rebuild this rest area so quickly, and they proved it.
So quickly.
Because they don't have the accountability.
So quickly.
Yeah.